Thursday and Sunday. I know, not your usual days for sneaker releases, but this week, that's when all the cool stuff is dropping. Let's start the show. Welcome to the Heat Check. I'm your host, Jacques Slade, and this week we have a very interesting lineup of sneakers. Literally, prices range from $80 all the way up to $1,000. Let's start with the $80 range, and Thursday we get a look at the New Balance 574 for both men and women in a few colorways. When it comes to the 574, it's definitely a classic sneaker, and I believe everyone should have a pair in their closet. You can grab those over at Finish Line. Sticking with the ladies, PUMA has the FENTY Cleated Creeper dropping in two new colors. The first is Dazzling Blue, and the second is PUMA Black. Those will cost you $140. As most of you know, this is March Madness and is officially upon us, and Nike basketball is dropping the PG2 in a white colorway. These will cost you $110, and you can grab those at Finish Line as well. Following up the basketball vibes, KYRIE is dropping his signature sneaker as well. These are dropping in Anthracite, and you can grab the KYRIE 4 for $120. I really like that pop of color that they used on the outsole. All right, staying with Thursday's releases, we have the Nike Air Max 180 dropping in one of the original colorways from back in the 90s. These are a classic sneaker, and you can grab those for $130. For you runners out there, or mock runners, I should say, the Nike Zoom Fly SP is releasing in the Tokyo colorway. It's one of my favorite lifestyle runners. Those are $150. Keeping that lifestyle vibe alive, the Adidas NMD R1 is scheduled to release as well. Those obviously have that boost midsole and will cost you $170. And then moving on to Friday, we have shoes packed with Nike's new 270 Air unit. The men get a solo release with the Air Force 270. That one has a black upper. It'll cost you $160. On the flip side, the men and women will get the Nike Air Max 270. Those will be dropping in a few different colors, and those will cost you $150. Now, switching to a more performance-based silhouette, we have the new Under Armour HOVR Phantom. I haven't actually run in the Phantom yet, but I have run in the Sonic, and from what I understand, they're pretty similar as far as how the setup goes. You can grab that Moss colorway over at Finish Line for $130. And our last drop for Friday comes from Reebok, adding a little bit of an update to a classic leather with the new FLEXWEAVE upper. Now, this is actually my first time seeing this model, and it actually looks pretty cool. Those will cost you $95. So on Saturday, we have a few really dope releases that I think you guys are really going to like. 90s basketball gets a boost this week with the release of the Nike Air More UPTEMPO in all black. Shout out to Scottie Pippen. Those will cost you $160. Allen Iverson, now a Hall of Famer, and you can grab his first signature shoe in a really clean white makeup with a mint glow outsole. It's almost summertime, so those are about right, $150. Now, one of the wilder releases this weekend, get it, wilder, never mind. It's the Air Max Animal Pack. While for you new sneakerheads, this may seem like something brand new, this is actually an update to a pack that released a few years ago. The 95, which is my favorite, will cost you $200, while the Air Max 1, which looks dope as well, will cost you $160. If you're on that Yeezy train, you know the Powerphase drops this weekend in black. I have yet to pick up a pair of these, but if you want that Yeezy endorsed silhouette, those will cost you $120. Now, if you're really dedicated to the Adidas game, the Hinder Skiing collabs drops this weekend. I'll be honest, the collection does look good, but does it look $900 to $1,000 good? Well, that's totally up to you. You can grab those on Saturday. And on Sunday, we get a history-inspired version of the Air Jordan 10. When Michael Jordan returned to the most beautiful game of all, he had two words: I'm back. You can catch that on the heel tab of this silhouette, and those will cost you $190 on Sunday, not Saturday, over at Finish Line. All right, guys, that's it for the show today. As always, I wanted to make sure I covered all the stuff that I thought you would definitely be interested in. If you want to find out more information about any of the sneakers that I talked about today, check down in the description. I am Jacques Slade. This is the Heat Check presented by Finish Line, and as always, guys, I appreciate you. I'll see you soon. Peace.